it's me again, Robert James Vincent Serona. In this video, we will going to talk about sum and difference identities, formulas of sine, cosine, and tangent. Now, let's start with the sine. We need to evaluate sine 75 degrees. So, we can write or we need to find numbers to add up 75, and that is 45 degrees plus 30 degree. So sine 75 degrees is equals to 45 degree plus 30. Now using the formula, sine A plus B is equals to sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B. Sine B. Now sine A is equals to 45 degrees cosine B is equals to 30 degrees plus cosine 45 degree sine 30. Now substitute the known value. Sine 45 is equals to root 2 over 2 times cosine 30 is root 3 over 2 plus cosine 45 is root 2 over 2 times sine 30 is equals to 1 over 2, 1 half. Now, we need to multiply. Root 2 times root 3 is equals to root 6. 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So, it is equals to root 6 over 4. Plus, root 2 times 1 is equals to root 2. 2 times 2 is also 4. So, it is equals to root 2 over 4. So, the final answer is sine 75 degrees is equals to root 6 over 4 plus root 2 over 4. So let's proceed to another example. We need to evaluate sine 15 degrees. So we need to write or we need to subtract two numbers to get 15, and it is 45 degrees minus 30 degree. So sine 15 degrees is equals to 45 degree and 30 degree. Now, using the identity sine A minus B is equals to sine A cosine B minus cosine A sine B. Now, we need to substitute. Sine A is equals to 45 degree and cosine B is equals to 30 degree. So, sine 45 degree cosine 30 degrees minus cosine 45 degrees and sine 30 degree. Here, cosine 45 is 45. Here is sine is 30. Now, we need to substitute them. Sine 45 is root 2 over 2 times cosine 30 is root 3 over 2 minus cosine 45 is equals to root 2 over 2 and sine 30 is 1 half. So, we need to multiply. Root 2 times root 3 is equals to root 6. 2 times 2 is 4 minus root 2 times 1 is root 2. 2 times 2 is also 4. So, we need to combine them. So, the final answer is sine 15 degrees is equals to root 6 minus root 2 over 4. I want to remind you that we need to make sure that we are familiar with the soka, so, ka, towa. So means sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Ka is cosine theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. The last one is to. Tan theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So now to our next example, we need to try cosine 7 pi over 12. So how can we evaluate these functions? So here is the first thing we should do. We need to convert the angle from radians to degrees. To do that, we need to multiply 7 pi over 12 times 180 over pi. The pi will going to be cancelled. So, we need to multiply 180 to 7 and divided by it to 12. So, 180 times 7 divided by 12 is equals to 105 degrees. So, cosine 7 pi over 12 is equals to 105 degrees. So, I just need to erase this one. So, the sum of two common angles is 45 and 60. So, cosine 60 plus 45. So, the next step, we need to use the formula cosine A plus B is equals to cosine A cosine B plus sine A sine B. So that's gonna be cosine 60 degrees cosine 45 degrees plus sine 60 degree and sine 45 degree. So next, we need to substitute them. Cosine 60 is 1 half times cosine 45 is root 2 over 2 plus sine 60 is root 3 over 2. And sine 45 is root 2 over 2. And now we need to multiply them. 1/2 times root 2 over 2 is equals to root 2 over 4. And root 3 over 2 times root 2 over 2 is equals to root 6 over 4. So we need to combine them. This is gonna be root 2 plus root 6 over 4. And this is the answer. So another example, we can try this tan or tangent pi over 12. So we need to evaluate tan pi over 12. The first thing we should do is to convert angles from radians to degrees. To do that, we need to multiply pi over 12 times 180 degrees over pi. So we need to cancel this one. And next step is we need to divide 180 to 12. So 180 divided by 12 is equals to 15 degrees. So tan pi over 12 is equals to 15 degree. I will going to erase this one. So we can use this formula. Tan A minus B, because 45 minus 30 is 15. So let's write the equation. Tan A minus B is equals to tan A minus tan B over 1 plus tan A tan B. So it is gonna be tan 45 degrees minus tan 30 degree over 1 plus tan 45 degree tan 30 degrees. Oh, I forgot to write the tan 45 minus 30 degrees. So it's gonna be, we need to use tangent 30 is equals to root 3 over 3. And tangent 45 is equals to 1. Now, let's proceed to the next solution. Since tan 45 is equals to root 3 over 3 and tan 30 is 1, we can write that as 1 minus root 3 over 3 over 1 plus 1 minus root 3 over 3. So we need to multiply these complex fractions. We need to multiply the top and the bottom by 3, by the denominator of 3. 3 times 1 is equals to 3. 3 times negative root 3 over 3, the 3 will be cancelled, and it is going to be negative root 3 over 3 plus root 3, and this is the answer. Now, let's proceed on another example. Tan 23 pi over 12. So again, the first thing we should do is to convert angle from radians to degrees. To do that, we need to multiply 23 pi over 12 times 180 over 5. This is gonna be cancelled. So to get the answer, we need to times 180 times 23 divided by 12. So 180 times 23 divided by 12 is equals to 345 degrees. So it is equals to 345 degrees. So I need to erase this one. So what angle can we use to add up 345 degrees? So the angle that we use is the 120 and 225. So tan 120 plus 225. So since it is add, the formula that we use is tan. This formula we going to use is tan a plus b is equals to tan a plus tan b over 1 minus tan a plus tan b. So tan a is 120 and tan b is 225. So we need to simplify it. This equals to tan 120 plus tan 225 over 1 minus tan 120 and tan 25. Oh, there's plus here. I will write it again. 1 minus tan 120 plus tan 225. So now we need to substitute the known value. Tan 120 is negative root 3. And tan 225 is equals to 1. So to write this is equals to 1 minus root 3 over 1 plus root 3. So we need to multiply the top and bottom by the common denominator, which is the 1 minus root 3. Minus root 3. 1 minus root 3. So we need to multiply this. This is equals this one. This is equals to 1 minus root 3 minus root 3 plus positive 3 over 1 minus 3. So we can add 1 plus 3. So it is equals to 4. 4 negative 2 root 3 over negative 2 minus 2 is equals to 4 over negative minus 2 and negative minus 2 root 3 over minus 2. So the answer is equals to negative minus 2 plus root 3. The final answer is root 3 minus 2. And that's all. Thank you for listening.